we are underway here in Las Vegas. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by the young... Their QB.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, O'Connell. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. O'Connell. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. O'Connell. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. O'Connell got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. On 4th down, O'Connell. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. O'Connell, the open man here, Renfro. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Looking to throw. O'Connell. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That is their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. O'Connell. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. O'Connell. He hits Adams, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. And even 20 yards for Josh Jacobs. And the Raiders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
1st down,
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's Herbert. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raiders offense ready to go. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Operating from the gun. O'Connell, slant to Adams. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, O'Connell. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Well, they brought the pressure. That meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with...
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Hunter Renfrow, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have moved out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. Now, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Again, Herbert to the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. This should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And here he'll get it down to this. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Out of the gun, Herbert. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe wise call not to take a sack at this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. This is caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball. And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking. From his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking deep for Adams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we send you to Orlando to check. Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. Third quarter action ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Herbert off of play action. That's caught at the 25. A big play there for L.A. 51 yards. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett from 6 yards away. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just there, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
James on the cover.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Holding. Offense.
Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there. They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. Back to throw. O'Connell. It's caught here by Adams. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Off the play fake. O'Connell. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
To throw on second down. O'Connell. And that's complete to Adams. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. O'Connell on the out route. This is Adams with a catch. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 1.
On second down, Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Off play action. O'Connell. The slant connects with Devontae Adams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 23. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, O'Connell. He's going to find and complete it to Renfrow. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now a give to Madison. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Alexander Madison, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Herbert now. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. Eckler now between the tackles. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. On 2nd and 9, Herbert firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
It's complete to Williams. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far in this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Herbert throwing again. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. On the give, this is Eckler, and he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a one-score game. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Important extra point up and through. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field and they will send this one away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. So the Raiders now down on the scoreboard. Just over a minute 40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. He's back to throw. A pass complete downfield to Renfro. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back to throw. And it's complete to Adams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also Charles didn't lead the opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They can clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.